We are learning more about the identities of the jurors who delivered a guilty verdict against former Minnesota police officer Kim Potter. Potter was convicted of first and second degree manslaughter for shooting and killing 20-year-old Dante Wright during a traffic stop. Potter says she intended to use her taser on Wright, but accidentally used her gun instead. Let's bring in NBC News correspondent Ellison Barber and NBC News legal analyst Danny Savelos. Ellison, first to you, what exactly is being released today?
So the judge has now released all of the names of both the sworn jurors as well as the alternate jurors. Ultimately, you had a jury of 12 people who decided the fate of Kim Potter. And the breakdown of that jury went like this. You had one person who was black, 2 people Asian American, 9 who were white. So that was your 12 that decided this case. And there were also 2 alternates. We now have all of their names. Up until this point, none of these jurors had publicly identified themselves. There was one juror who spoke out anonymously to our local affiliate, Care 11, after the verdict was delivered. But before the judge issued the sentencing, they talked about sort of some of the discussions that went on within this panel, where they struggled to come to their ultimate conclusion on finding Kim Potter guilty on both first-degree manslaughter as well as second-degree manslaughter, and kind of the legal phrases that they were debating internally. Ultimately, one of the things that juror talked about was the perception he felt the other jurors had of the defendant here, Kim Potter. He said in part, quote, "We felt that she made a mistake and that a mistake does not absolve you from the fact that she did commit a crime." One of the big sticking points, a big issue that came out of this case was the sentencing. It was much lighter than was recommended for the charges that Kim Potter was found guilty of. That had to do with the judge, though, not the jury. So I think there are a lot of people who are very interested to know what these jurors might have thought about the sentencing that was ultimately delivered. We are reaching out to all of the jurors here to see if anyone would like to publicly speak with us. Another aspect of things that was released in kind of this document overload, if you will, were the juror questionnaires. We have those for 54 prospective jurors. So it all just kind of gives you a sense of how they got to putting this jury together. And it leads kind of to some of these, bigger questions that people have had since that sentencing came down. And it's controversial always when the names of jurors are released, but there is legal precedent for doing this. And this was released ultimately because a media coalition filed a motion saying we need these names in this criminal case. We have a right to scrutinize these jurors, and the public has a right to know who they are. Sinclair.
A lot to sift through. Thank you, Ellison. And Danny, bigger picture, we heard from Ellison demographics of the jury, but is it normal for juror names to be released? And why does the release of these specific names really matter?
It depends on the jurisdiction. Minnesota has a rule that makes this information presumptively public. So the default rule is going to be that eventually the names must be released. As surprising as that may be for many who may serve on a high-profile trial like this one. So the jurors don't really have a lot of control in this area. And even though the state argued that this was a case that was high-profile, these jurors could be subjected to some kind of reprisals in some way, the court concluded that based on the number of peaceful demonstrations, that this did not present a threat to the jurors. So she released the names for that reason under the appropriate Minnesota rule, which requires that.
Important analysis from Ellison, important context from Danny. Thank you both so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.